Hey there kids, welcome back. David Eon here, and right now I am open by chance, and what I'm opening up with for you here today is a box lot of vintage Thor comics, Silver Age comics, Marvel comics. And if you follow us on Instagram, you saw a photo of this a couple of days ago. I picked up a box lot of Silver Age, and it's all Thor related, Journey into Mystery and then Thor, because Journey into Mystery featured Thor every issue, and then it just eventually became Thor. And, without getting into grading and how much was paid for this, I didn't pay much for this at all. I got this for a really, really low price. And that holds true, especially on eBay, that if you buy a box lot, you can get the best deals. Individually, if I were to buy these, it would have cost quite a bit. But box lots, people still haven't caught on to this. They don't do well on auctions, surprisingly. So I got this for a really good price, and I prefer the Silver Age, Gold and Silver Age comics, even Bronze Age, to the modern stuff, because quite frankly, the modern stuff is, for the most part, rather lackluster. All it's got going for it is a lot of cover variants, great artwork, but not much substance or stuff you've already seen before because it's been in the comics over and over and over again. Now, this is Journey into Mystery, and just like with, say, Strange Tales, for example, you can find a lot of first appearances and a lot of key issues. Even though it may not be the most spectacular thing, it may not be like a massively important first appearance or whatever, like this one. There's your first Hercules, a Journey into Mystery annual #1, or special king size annual. Yeah, annual #1. There's your first appearance of Hercules in Marvel Comics, if I'm not mistaken. Rough condition. You can see, actually, that one's pretty bad on the back. But Hercules is not an important character in Marvel, so even if this was like a 9, it probably wouldn't be worth much. Journey into Mystery #96, and that's your first Mad Merlin, another character that Marvel never really did much with. So even though it's a first appearance, it's not that big of a deal. Now this one is. It's not in the best shape because you see it's got a chip in the top there. Otherwise, it's not too bad. I mean, most of these, their grade's probably going to be between like a 4 and a 6. There's a couple that are better, but it is what it is. There's your first Absorbing Man and his backstory, so a double key issue. And the Absorbing Man, I think, is a pretty underrated character in the Marvel Universe, although they have brought him out in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. He's always been a character I think they could do a lot more with. Journey into Mystery 115, and this is the origin of Loki. The Vengeance of the Thunder God, origin of Loki, who is a character that Marvel has done quite a bit with, actually, in the last decade or so. Even though they kind of turned him into comedy relief in the last couple of films that he was in, he started off pretty strong, and there's rumors they're going to bring him back the way he was. #117, first appearance of Odin's Oversword, which, that's neither here nor there either. First appearance of an object isn't that critical under most circumstances. You see Thor fighting the Japanese, it looks like. #120, nothing special here. I don't know if this is the first appearance of anything. I don't think it is. But you see the Absorbing Man in the background again, so it's an Absorbing Man fight. #118, first appearance of the Destroyer. It's another key issue. And like I said, you run into a lot of keys when you deal with these types of titles, especially from Marvel. #121 versus the Absorbing Man again. #131 First appearance of the Rigelians. More characters that Marvel didn't do very much with. This one's actually in pretty decent shape. $134. First appearance of the High Evolutionary. There he is. This is an important issue, actually. And another character that Marvel could do a lot more with if they just gave it a chance. 135. Origin of the High Evolutionary. And there's two of these. This one's kind of rough. And this one's a much better copy. It's a lot cleaner. $136. Don't know if there's anything particularly important about this one. To Become an Immortal, featuring the uncanny menace of him who is unknown. Still unknown because I haven't read this one. 138. Don't know if there's anything special about this one either. $39. To Die Like a God. It's actually a really bright cover on this one. That's nice. 141. It's first appearance of Replicas. And I think actually it might be the only appearance of Replicas. I don't know if Replicas ever comes back after this issue. I could be wrong about that, but yeah, another character that they didn't do much with. Nice bright cover on this one too. 151. There's the Destroyer again. And then jumps all the way up to 252, and there's Ulik. The price has gone way up there. You see that's 30 cents, and the other ones were all 12. I think they were all 12, right? Yeah, 12 cents all the way down, except for the king size annual, which was a quarter. And as you saw, I mean, these are all Thor, Thor, Thor. But at one point, see, 121, it's still Journey into Mystery. And then by 131, it's Thor. And I forget the exact issue number where the transition takes place, which would also be a key issue because they got rid of Journey into Mystery and just made it Thor's comic at that point, which has been done with a few of these books. But I just wanted to share that with you, and I just wanted to throw it out because if you're a comic collector, remember, look for lots. Look for lots. Unless there's something specific that you really need, you'll get the best deals on back issues out of buying in bulk. So I hope you found that interesting. Please do give the video a thumbs up if you got something out of it. I hope you did. Share it if you can. Subscribe if you're new. Check out some of our other videos. We do a lot more than just browse through comic books. So thanks for watching, and I will see you again soon.